guys? Okay, hold on. Let me get this together. Oh, my son got his oily head on my chair. Okay. Show me the money. I love it. I love it. Okay. Hold on, guys. I have to get Instagram in on this. Can you guys hear me well? What's up? Okay. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me get Instagram in on the party. Okay. How are you guys doing this wonderful, wonderful day, darling? Here we go. Okay. Oops. Now let's get there. Live and action, darling. Okay. Y'all, we had a fun time last night on Instagram Live. I'm trying to get y'all to sit up straight. Okay. So y'all don't mind the foolishness that conspired yesterday. Whew. Okay, let's talk about what's going on with Notary to Notary. I do have 2 loan closings today. I had a general notary work that canceled. I feel like I have another one. I'm just drawing a blank, and I feel like I don't know, but I'm sure they'll come. I have 2 loan closings today. So I'm gonna prep for that really quick, which just is printing. What did I do with my situation? Hold on. Okay. Yeah, Instagram has been acting funny lately. I don't know if anybody else has had that same experience, but Instagram has not been showing me the loves. Hey, from Las Vegas, what's going on? Hey, Dominique. Oh, it's both of y'all from Vegas. Look at that. All right, I'm just looking at your messages. You finally caught a live. I love it. Okay, so let's talk about a few things. I'm doing great, actually. Everything is going really well. Being super productive. And hey, Tia. Being super productive. So I'm actually on live on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. So first thing we're going to do is talk about Notary to Notary. Then we're going to, I'm going to prep for my loan closing. And I actually don't have any more, I don't have any more folders, like the envelopes from FedEx and UPS. So I'm going to make a run out to my favorite UPS store and grab some. Yeah, the only one I have is like this, and I don't like these. Some companies want you to ship in these because, like, when you do the, there's only a few of them. When you do the other packages, they can get damaged and wet and stuff. So some companies actually prefer these. I just don't like them. Personal preference. I just don't like them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to print them off and put them in my handy dandy folders. And then when I get to UPS, I'll swap them out. That way I don't have to, all that good stuff. So my name is Bessa Terry, and this is the channel Notary to Notary, and I teach people all over the country how to build successful notary signing agent businesses, and we have fun while we do them. I know I was supposed to go live yesterday at 6, but I had a general notary work appointment that I forgot. Well, I didn't forget. I didn't know they were going to actually come, and they actually came earlier. So I'm actually going to do the YouTube live today for the YouTube members. So I'll do that where we talked about phone numbers, emails, and websites. We'll do that today. So my closing, I think, it's either at 4 and at 5, or it's at 5 and at 6. And so y'all know one is from Amrock. I love my Amrock. That's my baby. And so all I do is log in. I don't think it's a hybrid, but I'm going to find out in a second. If it is a hybrid score, I'm just going to do, you did your first Spanish speaking signing yesterday. Yay! Don't you love it? Don't you love it? Okay, they're going to send me authentication code. And then I'm going to print off the docs. I don't tag my docs. Some people do. That's fine. It's really up to you. I had a signing yesterday. It was general notary work, but it ended up being the one I had at night ended up being a seller side close. And so that was pretty cool. Knocked that out. It was really quick and easy. A lot of times when you do them for people like that's just randomly calling you and not a company, they usually don't know like where all the signatures go, but I just take it over and say, don't worry, I got you, Shug. And all right, so let's get in here. I'm just getting into Amrock really quick so I can print this, and I'll let you guys know if it's a hybrid or not. I did, and I wish I knew other languages. Okay. All right, let's see. It is a hybrid. I have one tomorrow. What's today? I have one tomorrow too. Cool. All right, so it's a hybrid closing. So a hybrid closing means that part of them, they're going to sign part of the closing on paper and the other part on my tablet or my MacBook, but I'll probably bring my tablet because it's so much easier to do. So all I'm going to do now is print off the paper sign, which you guys will see. And so Amrock, most of Amrock's closings, you don't have to print a borrower's copy. They actually used to mail them a cute package, which your package would be in there sometimes too, a cute package, but now they do everything electronically. So you don't have, like, they don't even, unless the borrower requests a printed document, if they do, you just ask Amrock to ship them a printed document, a printed, you know what I'm talking about, a printed package. Okay. So we're going to print. I may need more paper. I probably should have checked before I started, but I may be able to get through with that. So I just printed off my Amrock closing. It's a little bigger than I expected, but I mean, it's only 50 pages, but usually hybrids might be like 20 to 30. And then my other one is, where is it? Okay, they didn't send me docs yet. I think that's what it is. Let's see. Oh, I have to log in to get them. Right. This company that I'm doing the other one with is called Quick Closings. I've done some for them before. I think probably like 2. So it's fine. Let's see. I'm just going to have to log in and print my documents. If I can find the login section, don't worry. I will figure it out. Maybe they're going to email it to me. Does anyone ever require or request the embossed deal? It depends on your state. People request it all the time, but if it's not required in my state, you ain't getting it. Or I'll just tell you, I don't have an embosser. It's not required in our state. So I just don't do it. But some states have the option between the two, between what you're going to use. Okay, so I don't think they sent me the documents. That's what happened. All right, so all I'm going to do, I should read this really quick. Always dress professionally. No jeans, no sneakers, no shorts. Check settlement statement, make sure clients, blah, 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 blah. I'm looking to see if anything about docs. Nope. Before I email, I want to make sure that they're not telling me how they're going to send me docs. Okay, yeah, I don't see it. So what I'm going to do is just send a quick little email back. Hey, when were you planning on sending me docs? So that way, I'd rather have them printed. But if they don't have them, they don't have to have them right now. It's just so that way I will know. Let's see. And all I say is, great day. Do you have an ETA on docs at this time? Also, will they be emailed to me directly? And then that will let me know what I'm doing going forward. If I need to stay nearby so I can print, and when, you know? Okay. So that's that. All right, this is my Amrock package. It's a little bigger than most hybrids, but it's only 50 pages, so it's not that bad. And then what I would normally do is take the shipping label and prep my envelope, but I don't have my UPS envelopes right now, so I'm going to go to UPS and grab some. But I'm going to stick these in here. I don't have to print 2 sets because Amrock usually doesn't require it. If it does, it'll be on your confirmation. I usually know if I have to print because I do them so often by who the lender is. So Amrock is a title company. Quicken Loans, you usually don't have to print. And the other lenders like Chase and stuff, sometimes you have to print. but quicken you don't. So this is the one I have. It's 6, which is a hybrid. So what I'm gonna do too is find my iPad, could be anywhere, and charge it so I make sure I'm ready for the signing tonight. And then I don't have to have this. Actually, I don't need either of these because I'm not printing the other ones right now. So that was pretty much it. That was simple because I don't have the other package. And normally I would like label it when I print them both off, but I don't have the other package to print off. So I already know this one. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna mark it anyway because I have taken the wrong folder in the house before I had to go back to my car. And so all I do is put the last name of the borrower on the envelope tab, which is, okay, I got it. For all intents and purposes, we'll just say the last name is Howard. Okay. Where'd it go? Okay. And then I also would write on the tab if there's scan backs, if I need to scan back, but this one I don't. So I know that I can drop that off as soon as we're done. So people ask, can you pre-fill the notary section before you get there? You can, just don't sign anything. Like you can pre-fill the printed text on your notary section, but just don't sign anything and definitely don't stamp anything. But I don't usually do that. It doesn't make me a difference if I do it now or do it at the table. But that's because I flow in a certain way that it really doesn't bother my flow. So I'll take the empty folder and this folder with me until I get replacement folders from UPS. And then once the other company gets back to me on the status of loan docs, then I'll know if I'm printing now or not. My signing service is called Time Notary, and you just have to be listed with signingorder.com to get work from us. Do you know any blacklist made for signing companies that don't pay after a few attempts? How do I know which company pays and which doesn't? Trial and error. Some companies will tell you a company doesn't pay because they had a bad experience, but they actually do pay. You probably just had a bad experience. There are some companies who are, you know, if you just look at forums and look at Facebook groups, and people will let you know, hey, this company, and you want to look for consistency. So if people keep consistently not paying, with the saying a lot of people are saying they're not getting paid, then look for that. But no, I don't have there's only one company actually that I would not work for due to non-payment. And I'm not going to talk about them on the live because I don't do bad mouthing people, like that. But I just don't like their communication and their, it wasn't a really good experience. And so I was like, I'm gonna pass on that. And plus they weren't even really trying to pay to begin with. Like I had to negotiate my fees just to get a reasonable rate. So I was impressed. Thank you, Shelly, for buying badges. You're always supporting the channel. You're so awesome. Okay, so does UPS provide the services for free? UPS provides, you mean like the envelopes? Yeah, they give you the envelopes for free. I know people said that sometimes they say they don't, but if you're shipping out of there all the time, they don't care. Like I go in there and get stacks of envelopes at a time because they know I ship a lot. How far in advance do you recommend making payment on Quill's Net 30 account? Not until they bill you. After they bill you, that's fine. What's your email address? So the company is Notary to Notary, info@notarytonotary.com, and we're based out of Virginia. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to go get my, my envelopes from UPS, and that's basically it. And then I'll just show up. It depends on what my day looks like. If I had like a lot of free time and I wasn't like, really busy, I would see if they want to sign early because then I can get all my appointments done beforehand. I don't have to wait till later because these are all evening signings. And so I would just call and say, hey, I'm available if you are. Do you want to try and sign earlier? A lot of times they will. They just don't know that they can sign earlier. That was probably a general notary work, but we'll find out. Good morning. Studying general notary work and my stamps are on the way. I love it. Okay, so let's talk about you sent me a DM. I know. I'm like DMs. I haven't been in my DMs. I would say if you sent me anything, email or DM in the past 48 hours, that's as far back as I have not gotten to. So if you reached out to me in the past 2 days, I know I'm a little behind on responses. If you need something like right now, probably try calling the office or email admin@notarytonotary.com because Anastasia can help you. I'm just a little behind with that. All right, let's see. I don't know why Instagram keeps doing this. It's so annoying. All right, hold on. Can you hear me? If not, I'll put the AirPod back in. Let me know if you can hear me. Don't worry, I'll wait. It always does that when someone calls. It just messes up my audio. All right, let's see if it works now. All right, got the business credit courses and I'm ready to go. Let's get it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, man. All right. Y'all might have to hop on YouTube because I'm not sure why it's not working. Let's see. Hold on, guys. Okay. All right. So, all right. What's up? Are y'all awake? Or y'all sleeping? Wake up. Okay. So it was for trivia last night. Yeah, we had a lot of fun last night doing our trivia. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. All right. So let's talk about Notary to Notary. So what's coming up? You know, you guys can always go to notarytonotary.com and sign up for the online training programs. You have notary signing agent training. You have e-notary. That's like Ron. Marketing, business credit, tax financial management. It's almost time for taxes, y'all. Okay. So it's quite a few trainings on there, especially if you want to start a signing service, want to learn how that works. A boatload of trainings on there that you can go through and start to learn how to build your business. So definitely head over to notarytonotary.com to do that. I ordered my supplies from okay, look at y'all. Y'all are being really productive today. I love it. I love it. Don't forget to list your notary business at Notary Directory USA. Go on there, Notary Directory USA, and list your business so that way your business can be found and people can call you like they call me to get your. I see your question. It's actually a really good question. To start making money in this industry. Also, if you have questions, you can, if you're in the training program, you can always ask your questions on the course dashboard. Like when you're going through the courses, you can ask your questions there. I answer those myself. And then you can also join the one-on-one coaching program. And that's where you get to call me or text me if you have any questions throughout the month. You can schedule your video sessions with a 30-minute video session where you get to train with me or one of the other coaches, and we help you build your notary business. It also comes with a list of 100 signing and title companies that you can sign up with. When you get the list, please do all 100. In the notary signing agent training, there's a list of 50. Sign up with all 50, okay? And so the coaching program includes that and weekly check-in. So we just call this, make sure that you're being productive and, you know, you're making progress. And so the coaching is still on sale, so you can do that as well. I put this on there if you wanted to text. So we do have a text community. I do sometimes send out little discounts or promos or just like companies that I recommend you sign up with. Just helpful tips, motivational things like that will help you as you start your journey or continue your journey building a notary business. A few days ago, we had a Clubhouse meeting with Nakia. Shout out to Nakia. It was a lot of fun. We have another one. We're actually working on doing another one together again. So I'm really looking forward to that. Later today, I have to go to Chuck E. Cheese today. That was not the plan. It's not the plan, but somehow I got wrangled into it. And so I'm going to Chuck E. Cheese today just for probably like an hour or two. But otherwise, I'd probably be on live all day with you guys. But what my plan is, I'll probably go live again later after my 2 signings. So then we can just check in. We can talk about how they went, and then we can train on some other things too. And I need to go live in the YouTube members. So a lot of things that are going on. But let me tell y'all about these awesome events that are popping off in the near future. Okay, so, and I'll put the link in here for you guys too. All right, so you guys know I'm speaking at the NNA's Success Summit. That's coming up in the beginning of the month. We have a Loan Doc Masterclass on October 30th. Okay, so if you have not attended one of those, you definitely want to. And that is where I'm going to teach you guys how to explain loan documents in detail. Okay, we're going to talk about the base of what is a loan closing, like what's a refinance, what's a HELOC, what do all these terms mean, all that good stuff. And so, actually, let's go here. I'm going to put the links in here, but I wonder if I can screen share because that might save some effort, I think. Possibly. No guarantee. Possibly. Let me see. Let's see if I could just screen share you the events. And so all of them are on our okay. There they are. But I don't think it's going to show me all of the events at one time. I think there's a way to do it, but I just can't find it right this second. But yeah, so you can sign up for the Loan Doc Masterclass. You said Nicki Minaj coming out possibly. Maybe. It's not included in Empire Builders. So wait, hold on. You're confusing me. Let me finish this first. Don't talk about Empire Builders separate. I didn't understand that. You don't know. Okay. Whoop. Scroll up. Up. I'm going to stop at this because this is where I last finished reading messages. And then, because I think reading all of them in the middle was catching me off guard. All right. So we have the loan. I'm going to screen share you this really quick. Chrome tab. Masterclass. All right. So this is the Loan Doc Masterclass. And when you go on our event page, you can actually see all of the events that we have coming up. This is the one that's happening. And it's not October 10th. It's October 30th. And I literally just saw that on the flyer. But let me actually take a screenshot of this so I can get it over to Kendra so she can fix this. Because that was a good catch. Okay, so it's October 30th. And you're going to learn how to explain loan documents, how to present them, the verbiage, common questions, things like that. Actually learn all that goes into it. And we usually try to go over refinance, HELOC, seller side, and reverse. Okay, so you got quite a few things we have to jam pack into that 2-hour session. That one's available on our Eventbrite page. Okay, so that's the first event. Y'all, guess what? I have to show y'all one. I'm looking forward to the Loan Doc Masterclass. We've done that one probably twice already. The one that I'm really, really excited about, I'm going to show you because it's awesome. Are you guys excited? You should be. You should be very excited. Actually, they're both. If I was to put it in order of my excitement, I would probably put it in the exact way that I'm sharing it. So the next one that we're going to be doing is the Go Direct to Title. And so this one, we're going to actually have title reps on the training with us, teaching you guys how to go direct, what they're looking for, what they're not looking for, what to do, what not to do. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. All right. This one's Go Direct to Title, November 6th from 10 to 12. Okay. So we're going to talk about marketing techniques that title companies actually respond to, what title companies are expecting from you as their notary, what turns off title companies from certain notary signing agents. That's a big one. Marketing scripts and techniques that you can implement in your business immediately. And then on social media, you probably, if it hasn't already gone out today, it'll go out tomorrow. We are doing a giveaway, a raffle, a contest to one lucky person that attends. They're going to get our Extreme Marketing Kit. Okay. It's going to include a 1-hour consultation with myself to discuss and fine tune your marketing strategy. Okay. You're also going to get a $150 gift card for marketing materials. So like if you want to do custom pens, I had my little custom pens up here and I think I put them all in my notary bag. You want to do custom pens, if you want to do business cards, if you want to do cute little like what is like little tags you put on stuff, anything that you want to customize and put your branding on, and also a free platinum listing on Notary Directory USA for 2 years. So that's the highest listing that you can get on Notary Directory USA, and you'll have that free complimentary for 2 years. So that's one person, and we're going to announce it live, okay, on the training. So on the training at the end, we're going to say, okay, this is who won the Extreme Marketing Kit, and we're really excited about that. That's going to be a lot of fun. And so that link, I think I just put it in the chat. If not, I will do it now. Okay. And then my favorite one. Okay. So it was actually going in order for my favorite, what I'm most excited about. So It was the Loan Doc Masterclass, right? And then it was Go Direct to Title, right? Who knows what the next one is? The last one of the year, okay? The last virtual live training for the year. And I'm actually really excited about this one because I love the subject. I know what it is. Like I see like how it's going to happen and say, listen, hold on. Where'd it go? 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 Go. Here it is. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can get it to post. Okay. Yay! And we're missing something on here. Okay. The flyer hasn't been updated. Okay. But it's okay. It's going to get updated by this weekend because I'm pulling all-nighters. Empire Builders knows we don't sleep here. All we do is build. All we do is build, no matter what. Okay. All right. So let's hop over here. And it's actually, it's from 10 to 2. So this has to get changed too. It's not 10 to 12. It's 10 to 2. So it's 4 hours. It's a 4-hour long training. Let me screenshot that. Uh-oh. And make sure I let her know about this one too. So it's from 10 to 2. It's a 4-hour training, and it's all talking about how to launch your Ron business in 2022. Okay. I'm telling you what I know. Don't hop into 2022 and say, oh, Vanessa, you didn't tell me. Everybody's going Ron. Like I told y'all, Fannie Mae loans, they're trying to go all Ron. Like it's a lot. They're not the only lender, though. There's a lot of lenders who are making that transition into 2022. And so who knows if in 5 years or 3 to 5 years, if Ron's going to be the biggest, the most common way people are conducting loan closings and general notary work. And so you need to be prepared. Okay. On Clubhouse, there was actually a lady, I can't remember her name, but she does Ron full time. And she was just talking about it, about how she made that transition to just doing Ron, and all that good stuff. And it's like a lot of people are doing that. Prior to COVID, the market wasn't there. And if you would have asked me prior to COVID, hey, should I do e-notary, check into Ron? I would say it's a good add-on. Like you can, do some here and there. Why not? But now the market is there just because of the pandemic. So just because of the pandemic, everybody's switching to virtual. Think about when you go out to eat at restaurants. They don't even give you menus anymore. They use QR codes. Like you have to accept the fact that everything is going digital. Okay. And we can stay stuck in 1975. But if you do that, you're going to get left behind. And I was talking on Clubhouse too, and they were talking about social media. And I was saying, I don't care what your business is, for the most part, you should have a social media account, period. And I said, it's not just to promote. You can monetize on social media. Like you can make money just having the account and having an audience. And so, and like most major companies now, if not all of them, are heavily, if you look at like most major companies' marketing budget, like it's heavily poured into social media. Okay. And it's only going to continue to grow from there. Everybody who's like, oh, I don't do TikTok. Honey, TikTok is the hottest platform right now. Like most major companies, and not all of them, are pouring so much money into TikTok. Like they are paying influencers. If you have a channel with at least like 10,000, 5,000 followers and up, ideally look at people who have a larger audience than that, you'll start getting contacted from different businesses across the country, across the world, saying, hey, I'll pay you $1,000 to make a 30-second video, right? It's crazy. And so for people to say, well, I don't know how to do TikTok, or I don't know how to do Ron, it's like, okay, you didn't, but you need to learn. I was talking to one of the representatives at Notarize, and we were just talking about Ron, and we were like, the biggest disconnect for notaries looking to get into Ron is that tech part. Like, you guys have to invest in yourself. Like, I can teach you all day how to use the platform, how to get clients, but if you don't know how to refresh your browser, delete your cache, like basically know how to use a computer, and it's funny because you're gonna be like, well, I know how to use a computer. I can, and it's hard to explain. But I only know it like when I hear people ask certain things about a computer, it's like, okay, you don't really know how to use a computer. Or like they'll say just different things. If I say delete your cache, what's the cache? Right? And it's like, okay, it's like you're showing and it's nothing, I'm not coming for you. I'm just saying that there are so many free classes you can take to understand how to use your computer, how to use the internet, like how to, do these different things on your computer. So and that's the biggest problem that I was talking to her about. She was like, a lot of people want to do Ron. They're commissioned. They're like, I have it, but they don't know. They're like not tech savvy. And it's like, and that's what she said. Same thing I said. We don't train you how to use a computer. I can train you how to conduct an e-notarization, but I have trained people how to use computers. It's just not, I don't like doing it. I just don't. I remember I was helping somebody, I forgot, it was probably like 2 years ago, get into like a year and a half, do the Ron, getting everything set up. And that's okay. Now you have it. All right, email it to yourself, download it, right? It's an attachment, download it. And they asked me, all right, how do you download an attachment? And I was like, okay. But see, that's what I mean. Stuff like that. It's like you need to know the basics of how to maneuver on your computer. Because if you're going to take your livelihood, your business, and you're going to say, okay, I want to make money on the computer, you need to know how to use it. Okay? So there are a lot of free classes out there. There's so many free classes you can take. There's YouTube classes on just, the basics of how to use the internet, use a computer, just try to use it more often, get familiar with it. I don't never like to delete my cache. I always say cache. I say both. I say cache and cache because I really don't know which one it is. So I just kind of say both. I've heard it said both ways. So I think it's cache, but I could be wrong. Who am I to say what it really is? And so the launch Ron 22 is actually going to be a training where the NNA will be presenting, quite a few e-notary platforms will be presenting. We're all going to be teaching about how to get set up, what you need to do, how to generate leads for your Ron business. Because most people, I talked about this on Clubhouse about going independent or dependent. And we'll talk about that more during Ron. But so we're going to talk about how to generate leads when you're independent. So a lot of people say, well, I want to be an independent notary and get my own clients. And so how do you get those clients? So we're going to talk about that during the training as well. So it's a lot that's going to be jam-packed in it. I may have to, right now, it's like we have our schedule, but it's like, you know what? I feel this is going to run long. We might need to move our time out. Of course, it's going to be recorded. Of course, you can watch it all later. But I may have to stretch out. Right now, we have a lot of people interested in presenting and teaching different topics. And so we may have to stretch this training out because Ron is a hot commodity and everybody's trying to get in on it, right? And so we may make it a little bit longer than 10 to 2, maybe push it like 10 to 4, but I'll keep you guys posted. Either way, you'll still get the replay, okay? All right, so that's Ron. You can register for that. Launch Ron 2022. And you know what? I said I wanted to do, oh, okay. They moved it to tomorrow. Sounds like a plan. So now I can do the one closing. I like it. All right. And that happens, guys. You need to be flexible with your closings. That's one thing I'm gonna talk about because I think it's good. What was I gonna tell you guys first though before I tell you this story? I was gonna tell you something really, really good, and I'm drawing a blank, but I'm sure it'll come back to me. Okay. So that's happening, the Ron training. All right, I'm going to hit some of your questions and then we'll get into it. But what I will say, I think the Go Direct to Title is really going to help a lot of people. The reason being is that I got to go to Chuck E. Cheese, apparently. I'm needed. But I work from Chuck E. Cheese. Like, I work everywhere. I'll be there shortly. Where a kid can be a kid. Yeah. Okay. All right. So what I was going to say is you guys really have to work on understanding how title works. And that's why I think the Loan Masterclass be really good for you guys and the Go Direct to Title because y'all know I have a signing service called Time Notary. And I have a signing service on Time Notary. And so y'all, I promise y'all have my attention. It's just a mixture. And as soon as I said on Time Notary. I said, oh, I saw something come through, and I said, okay, I think we're good. And I don't have to do everything with on Time Notary, but like when I see like a boatload of a string of emails, it's like, okay, what's going on? Do you need me? Do you not need me? I think you don't need me. Oh, it's rescheduling again. Okay. I apologize. All right. You have my undivided attention. I'm back. All right. Here we go. Well, it's not completely undivided, but I promise I'm trying to stay as focused on you guys as possible. Okay. So, oh yeah. So I was going to tell you an example. So one thing that you guys have to remember is that you don't want a nickel and dime. And so nickel and dime is basically where you're just like trying to get as much money as possible out of the signing service or the title company. And so people know when you're doing that. And the best quote that I heard was actually from a millionaire that I met. And he was explaining to me how he handles his sales team. And so he was saying that sales were going, they were raising, they were really going up. And then he saw like a plummet from one salesperson. Anyway, so he was like, well, what's happening? And so he was like, after talking to the client, the sales rep, and then the clients that he was supposed to be selling to, he realized that because they had the ability to charge what they wanted to charge, he realized that the sales rep was charging more than what they normally charge. And what the sales rep was doing was charging based off his experience, based off of his current financial situation, because the sales rep actually was going through something in a financial space. And so he was like, if I charge more, I'll get a higher commission. And so what happened was he ended up losing clients because what he was charging for was not worth what he was supposed to be getting. And so that's something that I learned. It's like, you can't charge based off your personal financial situation. So let's say you're tight right now and you're like, well, I'm gonna charge them $30 or $40 scan backs just cause. And you normally don't. You may normally do like 10 to 15 or $20, right? But stuff like that, like, you just want to be mindful. It's a helpful tip. There's no right or wrong way to charge, but just make sure that when you're charging, like, that you're not nickel and diming. And so this is an example of something that's a nickel and dime. So I had I like to try to make sure keep it as vague as possible. But let's say you have a signing and it's scheduled for like 1 o'clock, right? And you take the signing, and then we call you back in like 10, 20 minutes and say, hey, actually, we want you to sign at 11 o'clock. Can you do that? And then if you say yes, but I'm going to need you to pay me more money for the inconvenience. Okay. That's nickel and diming. How am I inconveniencing you? Because then you say, well, I had something else to do. I'm going to have to move stuff around. I need you to give me X amount of money for the inconvenience, right? And so that's something that we would pay you more money for. Now, if I say, okay, the signing's at 1, and then also let's say the signing is at 1, and it's not even the same day. If it's the same day and I need you to move something like same day, that's an inconvenience that I can accommodate. If it's not the same day, then it doesn't really make sense for me to do that. On top of that, an inconvenience is more so like if I'm asking you to do it outside of business hours. So let's say the signing comes out and it's at 1, right? And then I say, oh, can you sign at 8 a.m. or 7 a.m.? Or can you sign at 6 or 7 at night? Then you can say, oh, well, that's outside of, pretty much normal working hours. I can if I have this much money. Your personal or other obligations during the working day is something to do with me, and so in that situation, it was a situation where Title and anyway, long story short, it didn't work out the way I think they thought it was going to work out. And it's just because that's kind of like nickel and diming. And so you might say like, oh, well, it just be mindful. If you can't do it, just say you can't do it. It's not a big deal, but just, you want to be mindful of when you're asking for more money, because it has to be reasonable and it needs to be for a reason. I don't think I've ever asked a title company to pay me more money for moving the time, unless it was a last minute move, like same day, or if it was after hours. Like if you want me to come in the morning or go in the evening. If you need to change the time and I can't accommodate, I just can't accommodate, because it's not that big of a deal. And so just want to be mindful. And then also like, okay, so scan backs, yes, you can charge an additional fee for scan backs. Industry standard is usually between like $10 and $30. Okay. If 30 is kind of on the high end, you pretty much are around about $20 for scan backs, right? If you take an order for $100 and then you say, oh, there's scan backs on here. I need an extra $50. I'm not going to give you $50 for scanning back a package. I'm not. I don't know if other companies are out there doing that. It doesn't take that much work to scan a package back. And so I'm not really sure if this is something that I'm not sure. Let's not do that. Okay. And stuff like that. And I'm telling you this because I read reviews of people. So like, I'm not the only person saying this. Like, and I'm actually really nice when I leave reviews. So I leave good reviews on platforms and bad reviews based off the experience. But it takes a lot for me to put a bad review on you. Especially if you just made a mistake. I'm not gonna give you a bad review for a mistake. There are some people who I've seen companies do that. I've seen companies leave bad reviews for like, and I'm thinking, look at the company, like, why would you do that? Like simple stuff that's like, that wasn't really worth giving them a bad rating for. And so that's why you gotta be mindful. I don't always look at, so when I send workout and you have bad ratings, I read what they said. Because sometimes it's like, that's not even a thing. Like let's say that, okay, you had a signing and you couldn't show up because you were in a car accident. And so if the review says, oh, well, she was in a car accident and she called me like an hour before the signing and left us in a bind, they didn't close. She was in a car accident. Like, what did you want her to do? At least she called you. Like stuff like that. I feel like, come on, like, what's wrong with you? And so there are some people, oh God. People who leave stuff like that on there. I don't. So for me, deal breakers for my signing service is like no call, no shows, disrespectful, blatant, like obvious, no knowledge of loan closings. Like making a mistake here and there is fine. But like if you completely butchered it, yeah. Like you don't know nothing. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. And so it just depends on it. Don't lie either. Don't lie. I've caught. And the thing is, I think it's the mom in me. I think it's because I'm a mom. I think I can see lies a mile away. It's like when my kids lie, and it's like, you do know I've done this before. Like, how many of y'all have children and you tell your children to get in the shower? Can anybody else determine when a body is actually in the shower or when they're sitting on the toilet because the way the water hits the floor of the tub? Is that just me? Okay. And so I know if you're taking a shower, you know? And so I think it's the mom in me that lets me know when people are lying. And it's like, I'm not your mom. You do not have to lie to me. Like, it is not that serious. I would honestly just respect it if you just call me and say, I can't do the closing. Right? So, but people really like, and then get caught. And sometimes I like, you know, so it was a post I saw. Look, don't lie to me. It is not that serious. I promise you. Trust me, I was a notary signing agent. If you can't do it, you can't do it. I completely understand. I get it. And you said, and brushing your teeth. No, for real. And then sometimes my daughter, she fake sleep. Like, I don't know what her fake sleep like versus her real sleep. I know your sleep face. It's not this. Like, she be like real stiff with it. Like, your sleep was like, you know, like, I know when you real sleep. Stop. Like, come on. Really? And then, like, one time, I made her tell her she had to eat her food, and she put it in the trash can. She did it wrong. Okay? If you have a whole plate of food, and I walk out the room and come back in 60 seconds, honey, you didn't eat it that fast. What you should have done, let me help you. You put little bits at a time in a napkin, and then you put it in the trash in the bottom of the trash. Okay? Because that is more reasonable. Not, I ate the whole plate in 60 seconds. Stop it. Okay? I'm trying to, and then they look at me like I'm crazy. Like, honey, I've done this. If you're going to do it, you got to be better. You got to be better. Okay? But I'm sorry. Yeah, so I'm going to tell you this story, and I hope they're not on this live or follow me because they're going to be mad that I'm telling on them. But I'm not saying their name. In the air vents? Whoa, that's a whole other level. Let's not do that. My daughter, she's famous for acting like she got to throw up. Like, I can't eat it. I'm an I. Say, like, my dad told me, you throw up, you're going to eat it. I would never make her eat or throw up. But it's as a child, they'd be like, you going to make me eat it? Because she trying to be funny. Like, you're not going to throw up. I tried that. That don't work. Like, kids be acting like, or like, my stomach just hurts so bad. You didn't put nothing in it, baby. You need to eat. Or like, it's just, oh my God, we could have a whole talk about kids because they just be shooting their shot and have no idea. You know, you tell me clean that room to put everything underneath the bed. Did you really think I wasn't going to look under there? Like, come on. This is like old school. We know this, right? Then my daughter, she tried this other thing where I said, okay, fold all your clothes up. And I got mad. I made her do all of it. Y'all ever had your kid, you tell them pull all their clothes away, they put it all in the dirty clothes hamper? Honey, no. I wash the clothes. I know how much dirty clothes you have. Now you're going to do the laundry and clean your room. Like, stop playing with me. Anyway, let's bring it back. So I had a signing where the cologne clothing went fine, right? And the docs were never shipped. And title was down on me. And so I'm calling the notary, like, hey, where are docs? And she's like adamant, he or she is adamant that I dropped them off. I have a receipt. They already shipped. Boom, 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 boom. I did my job. UPS or whatever must have lost it. I don't know, ma'am. Right? We doing this for like 2-3 days. Right? I call her back. I said, ma'am or sir, it's not tracking. Where did you drop it? I need to know the location so we can, that's how you do. UPS will dispute it, yada, 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 right? So she gives me the location and she said, you know what? I have the receipt. I'm going to go home and scan it to you. I said, okay, thank you. Mind you, this is 3 days later, y'all. Okay. From the day that it was initially supposed to have been dropped. So she then scans me the receipt and says, here you go. This is how you know I dropped the package. So I look at the receipt. It's the right tracking number. The package is in the mail. The ship date was today. Ma'am, the least what you should have did is like cut out the ship date. Like you should have just did a crop that out. Just show me the tracking. Like, ma'am, I see that you shipped it today, ma'am. But I didn't call her out. I said, okay. Thank you so much for providing that. And I called title. Yeah, it just went out today. It'll be there tomorrow. Like, I'm going to need y'all to be better. I'm going to need you to be better. Okay? I'm going to need you to be better. Like, just say, you know what, it was a mistake. I forgot it was in my backseat. I thought I shipped it. My bad. Because then it's like, why are you lying? Don't lie and then try to make it look like it's on me. Baby, you could have just cropped the receipt. Cropped it. I wouldn't even know. I'd have been like, well, she shipped it. No, you shipped it that day. This is what I'm dealing with, y'all. I need y'all to give signing services a little bit more credit because y'all understand what we deal with, okay? You don't understand the people that we deal with, okay, across this wonderful country. You would be surprised the people that we deal with, okay? Anyway, let me bring it back in. So that was the signing service. But yeah, just do your job. And you said her business is shut down there. I don't know. She's not on my platform. But she not getting work from us. And she did a great job. Like there was no complaints about the sign. It literally was just like you lied. And like you tried to play me. Like I'm still a person. I got feelings. Don't try to play me. And she was really like, I feel like she was really saying, well, and then you got caught in the lie. And I'm like, you're not trustworthy. I can't work with you. I would have respected it 100 times more, and she would not have had not one review if she would have just said, my bad, I just found the package. I thought I shipped it. Totally on me. I have done that before. I have forgot to ship packages, like thinking I shipped it all, and then I go back and it's on the side of my car. Like, oh my God, how'd I do that? I understand. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm so understanding. It's crazy because it's like I've done almost any mistake you possibly could make besides like stuff that makes no sense. Like I don't print loan docs on pink paper. You know, like I don't do stuff like that. But most like traditional mistakes that you can make, like forgetting to ship a package or, you know, missing signatures or being late or, you know, all that stuff, I've done it. You know what I'm saying? I've done it. And so it's just like, don't lie. I respect it. Like I respect you and your honesty. Just keep it 100 and just say what it is. Like, man, I dropped the ball on that one, baby. Like, and I'd be like, look, it happens. But you shipped it now. We good. Let me get the receipt. Go ahead about your business, baby. It wouldn't even been a thing. It wouldn't even been a thing. It's just your integrity. It's the honesty. Because if you lied about this, what else you gonna lie about? I ain't got time for the jibber jabber. All right, so let's get into your comments before we keep going. What time is it? 1 o'clock. Okay. All right. So start from the top so I don't miss anything. How Texas I was married. Okay. How can we open signing services like you, and how long after a notary did you start? I didn't really push my little nationwide signing service till the beginning of last year. What year is this? It's 2021. Yeah, so last year. Time is flying. Time is really flying. That's crazy. Like this year went by so fast. It's already October. Wow. Yeah, because Ashley was with me last year. And she was with me when we were doing it. That's crazy. I just said once you feel comfortable, I have a training on it at notarytonotary.com, the signing service masterclass. Take that so you can start understanding all that's involved. And then, but I was saying on the other live, it was on Clubhouse. It's a lot of systems that go into it. So it's not as simple as just you. So when you're doing a signing service, when you're working as a notary, you have to manage all of you. So if you can't manage you, don't do a signing service. If you can't show up to appointments on time, if you can't keep track of your invoices, if you can't keep your taxes and stuff in order, do not do a signing service because it's that on steroids. Okay. So when you get to the point where you feel like I am super organized, because guess what? People don't play about their money. Okay. People do not play about their money, do they? How many of y'all don't play about your money? Okay. How many of y'all don't play about their money? And so if you are not organized, honey, people will come for you. They will come all the way for you. Okay. And don't play no games. So if you're not organized about your money and your schedule and your taxes and your bookkeeping, don't even do it. Okay. Work on that first. Let's say that. And I say don't do it, but work on that first. So the text number, Dominic, you're in the coaching program. It's on your welcome email. If you're in the coaching program, then phone number is on your welcome email. I have my commission through my job. I realized I've notarized some documents wrong. I want to take the loan signing course, but I'm worried about my past mistakes. It doesn't matter. Like it matters, but it doesn't. Like you worry about the past. Anybody coming for you? Is anybody coming for you? How long ago was it? Don't dig up dead dirt. Okay, if it's somebody that you know and you want to fix it, fine. But if it's dead dirt, why are you worried about that? Keep on. You know how to do it now. Ain't no point in digging up dead dirt. If it's dead dirt, it's dead dirt. If somebody come and say, hey, this was done wrong, all you can do is fix it. That's it. I apologize. Can I fix it? Don't worry about that. You're picking the wrong thing to worry about. Worry about the future and like learning how to do it right now. Congrats on the Forbes list in this week's NNA bulletin article. There's an article from the NNA. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I've been stop apologizing. I stopped apologizing for my craziness. I didn't know that there's an article. Where is it? I don't see it. How would I know where it is? Now you have to share it to me so I can find it. What's today? October? I don't see it. Why did you get me all excited and I don't see it? You got to put the link in there so I can find it. Okay. Sign for both of the classes. Love it. How can we open signing services like you? I saw that one. I got you. Vanessa goes over in the course, but suffice to say, you can call around different title agencies to talk to people who work too. Is that included in the training? What training? Hold on. How can we open? Okay, you put the same day like 3 times. I see you, baby. I was talking, baby. My rhyme book, y'all, stay on me. I need to get this out. I know I'm working on it. Tia gonna get me. Tia get me all the way together. Tia, get me together. Yep, I'm winning that one. Okay, how can we? You really just kept putting that same comment. You was like, you gonna answer my question. If I'm already in Ron trainings, will I have to pay again for the new training? So yeah, if you're in the Ron course, anything I add to the course, you don't pay for. But for the live launch Ron, yeah, you would have to pay to get into that. Is the training for Ron? Will you show how to market for Ron? Yes, we're gonna show you how to get leads and market. How do I sign up for the Ron, please? So you would go to the Eventbrite page. I think is it on Notary yet? It might not be on our main website yet, but it is on our Instagram, LinkedIn. I'll post it out on social media for you guys. I thought I put the links in there. I'm not 100% sure if I put the Ron one, but I'll put it right now for you. Copy URL, Ron. Okay. 10 to 12 Eastern. It's going to be 10 to 2 Eastern Standard. This is the time it's not updated. Do you have your own Ron platform we can go on? If not, do you plan on doing it? Why are you all in my business? You have to wait and see, darling. There may be something in the works, possibly, but you have to wait and see what comes out of there. Let's just say this. I'm always working on something. If you know me at all, I always have projects upon projects upon projects. So we're going to leave it at deep. Anyone here doing, okay, no, e-notary North Carolina. I have to work from home. My Ron is already set up. It's been set up for a couple months, but I've not used it. What company should I go with? Lots of companies you can use. I list them all in the e-notary training. Definitely do the launch Ron so we can really fine tune that. I have my Ron certificate, but not registered yet to start. Okay. If your state hasn't opened for Ron yet, how can you prepare to get ready? Should I get the e-notary and seal? So I would do the training. The seal you can get, but it's going to expire. I think that next year, most of the states are going to get on board. My opinion. I could be wrong. I'm going to follow up with that legislation they were voting on for having Ron in all 50 states. I haven't looked at it lately, so I don't know if they voted on it yet. I'm really not sure, but I'll keep you guys posted on that. But I'm not sure. I have to look into this. Yes, we have the platform to go. This is where I am starting. With a notary who already had, yes, with a Ron train find value. Yeah, you definitely would, because if you're not successful as a Ron right now, you definitely want to do the launch Ron, because you're not just hearing from me, you're hearing from other industry leaders that are going to be explaining to you exactly what to do and how to use their platforms or any platform that you're going to get on for the most part. Depends on if you're okay. I saw that. Go back to title. My fingers are too slow for the middleman. Have you heard of Notary Labs? Had an app? I have, but I haven't used them. I think we reached out to connect with them. We did reach out for a partnership, for a research meeting with them. I'll let you know. I have to follow up with them. Thank you for reminding me. I will let you know once we have our meeting and I figure out what they got going on. Have you sent out any texts lately? I want to make sure I'm receiving them. I can text now. What should I say? I haven't sent the text out in the past, like, at least probably 3 days. I'm a little behind on my texts, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. I gotta be honest. But I'll send one out when I get off here. Do you train people in other states? Yes. It's a nationwide training. When you arrive at the signed location after filling out the notary journal, you learn there's a family issue and you can't get the job done. Is it still petty to ask for payment? So if it's a loan signing, you don't ask the person that's signing. If you show up to an appointment, you still get paid your print and trip fee. If it's general notary work, then it's up to your discretion. So typically, when I go somewhere, they still pay me. Now, I usually may give them like a half rating, especially if I have to drive there. But I had to drive. That's my time and my gas. So yeah, and I have that on my website. You still pay me treble if I come. But you know, it's up to you. You can decide to say, you know, hey, don't worry about it this time or whatever the case is. It's up to you. It's your business. But with loan closings, you go back to title or sign your signing service and tell them, I need my print trip. They couldn't close. Do you agree that larger packages such as can be 150 pages? Wait, is it fair to request 100 minimum when we travel? No, that's perfect. 100 minimum is what I don't do anything under $100. You might catch me with a 90 if I'm not doing anything, but 100 is that's it. That's what I do. 100, period, and up. Like, and that's based on the pages too. Well, based on a lot of things, but yeah, I think 100 is the minimum anyway. Like, I mean, 90 is not far from 100. You know, a lot of companies do 90, but ain't no 75. It's no 80. It's no 50. We're not doing that. Let's see. It's been 2 weeks and I still haven't hit the accept button in time to receive a signing. That's okay. You're going to get it. You got to be a little faster. And it's a numbers game, so sign with more companies. Have you heard? I can hear my child scraping stuff in the trash from upstairs. You have those mama ears. I tried that and my aunt made me take it out the trash and eat it. Oh! It's important to understand how title works. I just got a job as a title producer so I could be familiar and already negotiated to be a resident loan closer. Cha-ching! Let's get it. Did you see that I put women's on my post? I did it for you. Right? Wasn't it you that put women's? I feel like it was you that said women's. It's a women's thing. How do I sign up for your signing service? Go to signingorder.com, make a profile. That's dangerous because you can't lose your home. Because can't you lose your home on a refi? Wait. Can you lose your home on a refinance? No? What you mean? How would you lose your home? I don't know what you're talking about. Send business my way. I'm in Jersey. Make sure you're on signing orders. Hey, Christina. I was going to say, we do got to do an interview. That's me. That's on me. I had to keep canceling. That's my fault. We got to get your interview done. I'm not as busy as I was then. I promise I'll be available if you want to do it. I know Christina's out here getting the money in New Jersey. Yeah, definitely. Like, let's get it. I'm good. I promise. Pinky swear, Scouts honor. We definitely gotta get your story out there. If you want to, you could hop on this one. Oh, I didn't send you the link. I forgot. I'm keeping on Instagram. It is crazy. This is the topic. I accepted an assignment. I was informed of scambacks, but not that I was to provide a witness. The direction said both emphasis on the seller providing a witness. So typically they would tell you, but I would just call title and see how they want you to handle it. Are invites still required to join Clubhouse? I'm not sure. They're going to deduct it from my pay if she provided, or if, okay, they were going to deduct it from my pay if she provided, or if I did it at FedEx for witness purposes. I was confused and frustrated. I made it happen. So I said I'm the only good review. I'm not sure. I have to really understand the situation. I don't really understand what happened. I've seen your other videos, very informative. Do you offer a course on how to get the business side of things organized? Things like ordering supplies, adding orders to, I don't know what NG is. I would recommend the notary signing agent training because we talk about supplies there. And then also tax financial management. So I'm not sure what NG is. The loan documents class is included in the training. No, it's not. It's on the Notary Eventbrite page. No. What's up, Nona? What's up, Nona? Okay, sorry. And we move on. That's my shug bug. Is there a difference between the upcoming Ron training and the one already on the website? Is it updated? Okay, so what's available right now is the online course that you go through and it's self-paced, and we update it consistently. The Ron launch is different. That's a live training with different vendors all coming together to teach. They get like a conference, okay? So I'm with Notarize. I'm ready to go, but it is slow. Is there another company that offers that? Yeah, there's a lot of companies like Notary Cam, Safe Docs, and you can go independent, but there's other companies you can do as well. Definitely, I have a list in the Notary sign in the e-Notary training. But it's just, it depends if you want to go independent or dependent. So that makes a difference. Come on with that answer. Listen, I personally need you to build that platform. Will SnapDocs, put SnapDocs out of business? Why are you so rude? I never said that, SnapDocs. Okay, once I make more money than Snap, I think SnapDocs is pretty big. I think I got to find out, but they got a lot of connections. I need to be trying to get the plug with them. You said put SnapDocs out of business. Laugh out loud, no article. You'll get there though. Don't do that, because I have articles on the NNA, and we have one pending, and I'm not supposed to say that, but Gio called me out. Don't do that, okay? Because we work together. This is a partnership. I sent you a text. Awesome sauce. Where'd it go? You just need to have an active account. Okay, you got it. Look at y'all answering the questions. I love when y'all tag team. Oh, is that Anastasia? Anastasia, is that you responding to people on the live? Because it says notary to notary, and it's definitely not me. Hey, Shug. Okay, sorry. Let's focus. I'm not talking to you, Siri. Let's see. There's a lot happening. I did say that all these women's. I put it on a post. Did you see my hashtag women's? I did it for you. I hope you saw it. That's a personal choice on getting identity. You have to keep in mind that you'll have to renew it yearly. You can take the course in advance to study. Okay. All right. Virginia is where we are. For a cash sale, what docs would be notarized? Anyone that has notary verbiage. Hey, Vanessa and everyone popping in to show some love. I accepted an assignment that didn't state I need to provide witnesses. Instructions said both, but didn't provide the witness, or did it at FedEx at home. They're going to. What? First of all, well, it depends on your state. If it's common to need witness, and then no, they should tell you, because you have to charge witness fees. So when a company asks you to do a loan closing, they ask you to provide witnesses, you charge for those witnesses. So, and typically between like $20 and $30 or so for each one to come and be there at the signing with you. So I guess it depends on the company. I've never heard it before. Hey, Robin. All right. So I think I hit all the comments to date. Okay. So all of you guys can learn how to be a six-figure notary signing agent. I'm going to help you with our notary to notary training. You can also sign for the one-on-one coaching so you can build your notary business and have us assist you so you're not doing it by yourself, because coaches are awesome, aren't they? They are, most definitely. And make sure you text me. Join the text community. Did I miss anything, guys, or did I hit everything? Did I hit it? Did I hit it? Did I hit all of them? Did I hit it all? I think we should turn this one out with a song. I have something for you. If nothing has notary verbiage, you probably wouldn't notarize anything. I have to see the documents. I don't know without looking in, but usually it has notary verbiage for you to notarize. Thank you for your help. I've been overloading on your videos. Yay! All right, I got something for you guys. This is how we're going to close this one out today. I feel like we should do a prize. I just don't know what. I got it. You ready? Say it again, sis. You know that's my song. Can y'all hear it? Here we go again. How should I go about getting the assigning agent to pay for the room rentals at attorney's cost for their offering? You just tell them how much it is. Is it for a cash? What kind of closing is it? It's like a Texas cash out? If it's one of those signings that you have to be there, they usually do offer you. They ask you how much the fee is. I've seen it. I usually see about $30 to $40, but you probably can get them to do 50. You gotta let them know. Yeah, they usually put that there, that I give it to you, like we do. You have to do it, but it needs to be reasonable too. Yeah, they usually do. This is the song. Remember this one? How do you have your hair in the back? I literally just tied it up. I just took a scrunchie and tied it. And then I took all these little cookies and well, now I gotta retuck because they all over the place. But yeah, I just do that and I tuck everything down. But now it's ruined. I joke, I kid. All right, y'all. Are y'all ready to make some money today? If you don't know this song, because you weren't on the last live that we had where I played it. Which one was that? That was why you said sorry? What you do, Nona? Oh, you the one that said you have I have to come on your side of town. So I'm gonna call you in a second. All right, y'all. Let's be awesome on purpose. We can all make six figures together. Let's get it. Also, if you want to join Empire Builders, it's a life and business coaching program that I have. Go over to Empire Builders at empirebuilders.thinkific.com. Is how to send an invoice covered in notary training. If it is, I think I may just not have gotten to it yet. It's my birthday. I feel like I did it. No, if we don't really talk about it in detail, like how to send an invoice, but I guess we can. We can do it with the YouTube members. It just needs to be the basic information that, where do you bill? What are you billing for? We'll talk about that. Let's do it on YouTube, YouTube members. We'll talk about that. And I'll screen share and just show you like a basic invoice. It doesn't be perfect. It's just, what did you do? How much are they paying you? Who are they sending the money to? That's it. I text and emailed Monday's NNAB bulletin to you. OMG. Nat have to find it, darling. Where is it? I want to see it. Oh, there's so many articles. How do I know which one's mine? This is a lie. Oh, the Success Summit? Is that the one you were talking about? There I am. There it is. You can do this to the Beach Boys. Wait. You talk about sending an email about payment and loan signing training. Oh, I did? Okay. Hold on, y'all. I gotta show you this. There I am. Not her. There. Samantha and I are doing the first presentation of the event. How to build your notary business for long-term success. So we'll be talking about that. It's going to be a great time. We're actually doing this twice. There's two success summits. This is the first one. And so I'm really excited about it. It's going to be super awesome. I bring all the energy. I bring the noise when I come. What's up? I'm just a little cuckoo, just a little bit. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's be great on purpose. Make sure, you know what? Let me show you guys something really quick. And then I'll let you go because I'm hungry. It's time to eat. I don't know what I'm going to eat, though. I really want to cook, but I don't feel like cooking. Oh, tips to become a successful notary? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Is this it? Taking the leap into becoming a full-time notary. So first, you want to make sure you're ready before you decide to actually quit your job. So let's say you're working full-time in your business and then part-time doing. Taking the leap into becoming a full-time notary. So first, you want to make sure you're ready before you decide to actually quit your job. So let's say you're working full-time in your business and then part-time doing notary. Who doesn't like Vanessa? She's awesome. I think I want to go forward. I think I want to quit my job. You guys know my story. Thanks, I started as a notary in 2014, and I quit my full-time job in 2016. Okay, and so for me, I had to make sure I was ready. I had to make sure that I wanted to keep faith. I also made sure. So one helpful tip too is to make. So it was on there. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that. I didn't see that. That was in the bulletin. I gotta look. I don't read all my emails. I'm working on it. All right, y'all. Let's be awesome on purpose. I gotta get ready to go do a lot of work and respond to all these emails and text messages that you guys have sent me, and do my loan closing at 5 o'clock. Yeah, at 5 o'clock. A lot of things to get done, but I'm super excited. I'm super motivated. I'm ready to build. Are you ready to build? I'm ready to build. Yeah. All right, guys. I will see you guys luego. Be awesome on purpose. And until next time, happy signing. Happy signing. Happy signing. Doo-doo.